So welcome to the chat at NADUIR. This is our weekly catch up about what's happening here at NADUIR. We will fill you in on what's going on with yoga, Soma Breath, gardening, clinics, and other inspirations that have crossed our path this week. Sinead, welcome.
Hi, Ciara.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing really good. Yeah, I'm doing great. It's St. Patrick's Day, and I had a really, really beautiful practice this morning.
It was really beautiful.
Oh, it was so cute. That idea that that with typically, St. Patrick's Day, there is family, there's friends, there's parades, there's mass, there's shamrock. There's all these institutions or rituals that we do that create a sense of our connection to the land and to us as a community, a tribe of people. And a lot of those things are not on this year. And so how do each of us do that for ourselves? How do we create that sense of our connection to our land, our green, our community? And I suggested maybe take a John O'Donoghue book and read from it, or just sit and notice the land around you, or do something that connects you. So yeah.
That sounds great.
Yeah, I really liked it. And then we did a kind of an offering hand movement thing that is just so beautiful. I just love it every time. It's very nice.
It's lovely.
So Sinead, what do we have on here this week at NADUIR?
Well, Josef's got his Soma Breath.
Yes.
And very exciting, next week we have a 14-day cold shower challenge starting.
Yeah, I really like them. We've done some research and some kind of self-exploration around this, and that sense of making the cold shower experience almost like the archetype of something that you want to meet with courage and with a sense of regulation and awareness, and that it embodies how you can sit with uncomfortable sensations or sit with things that are hard, and that you have the resilience and the resources and the regulation to manage it. It's very exciting, actually. Since I've been researching it, I've been looking at how I sit in the ocean every day and how I meet the sea in my body. And it's really glorious.
That's amazing. I've been listening to amazing podcasts and reading articles about it too. And it's incredible the changes people say about in their lives from taking cold showers.
Yeah, it seems so banal and simple, and yet it's incredibly transformative as a way to harness our reactions to the world around us and harness our own internal world in a very tangible, very real way, and very small. They talk about titration a lot in regulation language and regulation psychology. And titration is what is the smallest thing that you can do, and make it make it that you do it. What is the smallest thing you can do? And sit in a cold shower for 10 seconds is really small, but you feel like, wow, I did that and I survived and it was okay. And slowly you begin to build that into your nervous system, and it's really very transformative. And that starts next Monday. If you want to know more information about it, there's a Facebook event, and also you can just email us and we'll send you the information. Josef will be sending out a meditation about the mindset and goal setting around it. And then, it should be fun. It should be really great. 14 days of cold showers or sitting in the sea for 14 days. Not for the whole 14 days, but
you might get a little bit wrinkly.
Yeah, you can take breaks.
Great. And he also has his 8 days starting next week.
Yes, he has the 8-day. Which 8 day is that?
The cold water.
Oh, great. Okay, cool. I didn't realize that. Oh, cool. They start again.
On the 25th.
Okay, nice. Oh, so that's the Thursday. That's right. So, that's really cool. Oh, I didn't realize that. That's really cool.
Yes, and so we decided to do it Thursday to Thursday so that it would be finished before Easter.
Nice. Yeah.
So it's from the 25th and it finishes on the 1st.
Nice.
I think
Yeah,
it is.
lovely.
And
Yeah.
so, yeah, Holy Thursday it will finish. And so,
Nice.
yeah,
Okay.
it's good.
Cool. Great. And so if you want
So,
any
yeah.
information on that, again, you can email info@nadur.com, or there are Facebook events, or it's up on the blog, or it's on the newsletters that have gone out recently. So yeah.
Exactly. Yes. And so, what about your yoga?
Yeah, I'm very inspired by it at the moment. So Earth is very down, and it's talking about the rebound of how we push down into gravity or push down into the earth, and there is this levity that emerges in the body. And it's got yeah, we've been rolling around on the floor all week and reaching and lengthening and really moving into the rib cage, loads actually. It's been very interesting moving into the rib cage that much. And then the last few days, the April is emerging, the sense of the ideas and the inspiration for April. And yeah, it feels very exciting in me, this practice. I have, I spoke about it last week. I've been invited to talk at a summit, a conference, and I've been really wondering, what is my yoga? What has formed it? What is my expectation of it? And how is it that I want to be in this practice? And yeah, it's a really beautiful inquiry into clarifying my thoughts. And one that's emerging is that I'm very dyslexic, and so when I was at school, people would tell me, "Oh, this is really easy." And I'd be sitting there going, "This is the hardest thing I've ever done. I have no idea what you're talking about." And people go, "But it's so easy." And they would say, that thing, "Quila, quila, lahan, lahan," or all these little phrases that people would have about how to spell. No idea what that means. And so I had to really hear that other people found things in one way, but my experience of them was very different. And slowly over time, that's really informed me that even though you might find something easy, I'm going to find that really hard. And then I offer that to all my students as well, that I might find things incredibly easy for me to do, but actually for you, that might be the trickiest thing in the world. And that welcoming of the differences between all of us is just glorious. And the more we can be individuals, the more we can trust our own innate knowing of ourselves, the more glorious and connected we can be in our bodies, in our lives, and trusting our own inner wisdom, which is that thing that you find really easy is really hard for me. And it's not that I am any way diminished by that. It's that this is my journey to discover what's my version of that. It's not that I'm stupid. It's that I'm just not connecting in that way that you do. And so what is my connection? And that's my job. How do I find my connection? How do I inspire connection in this community? So yeah, it's really very, yeah, just really deeply in it. I love it. I love this path. I love this journey. It's very wonderful.
It's great.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And you've been showing your seedlings this week as well.
Yeah, you can see them there behind me. So they're my beans there. And then there's peas.
Wow.
Yeah, so these are the peas. And the peas, they grow fast. They're wonderful. But beans, you really see why, Jack and the Beanstalk was a story. So during the week, probably on Saturday, I showed them and they were maybe an inch high. And then the next day they were 3 inches high. And now they're close on 5 inches high. And that's every day growing around 2 inches. And that's not even how big, like during the summer, they might grow a foot a day. They're amazing. Well, maybe not a foot a day, around 6 inches a day.
Wow.
They're phenomenal. And then when they are producing fruit, they're just like, you just have to eat and eat and eat beans to keep up with them. And so, yeah, plant beans, they're very, very, they give you loads of stuff.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
fantastic. Great. And you've been swimming every day.
Yes, I have. I missed one day, but that's okay. I kind of allow that every once in a while I go, yeah, I'm okay. And like yesterday was actually warm. The sun was shining. There was people all over the beach. It was amazing. There was a sense of just glorious sunshine, and the sea was actually really pleasant and very nice. It was, yeah, it's beautiful. it enriches my life to go to the sea, and the people I've met around the sea, and the swim buddies I have. Yeah, it's very glorious. It's a very rich part of my life.
That's great.
Yeah.
Wow. And so what about clinics? Are there clinics at NADUIR?
Yeah, there are, and there's a few clinics, and contact your therapist directly, and they will tell you if they're working or not. It depends on the legislation behind their discipline, whether or not they have essential service or not. So yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Anything else?
Well, I can't think of anything else.
Oh, we're it's very random, but we contacted Positive Life during the week, and so we have an ad in Positive Life, and just it's a really, I don't know if you've ever come across the Positive Life magazine. It's a very uplifting, very wonderful Irish production that interviews people like Wim Hof or
They had
Tony
Oprah,
Robbins.
didn't
I think, well, Tony Robbins and Wim Hof, and they interview them, and there's just this beautiful sense of very inspired, very uplifting, very positive life about them. And they really live what they say. They're doing yoga, they're practicing the things that they talk about. Yeah, it's very lovely. So it's in every health food shop. It's free. Positive Life. And I'll be in there this month. Yeah.
Great.
Just an ad, but it's always very exciting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yes, and you're going to be teaching at their Positive Club as well, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but we haven't finalized details on that. But yeah, that's very, very wonderful as well. That's when
Great.
and when that starts happening, I'll tell you all about it. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, yeah, it's all. There's loads of really exciting developments and exciting new challenges emerging, and it feels very wholesome and very wonderful. And it feels like there's all the foundations of wellness and practice and integrity that we've been building into what we do here have now really given us a base to expand a bit more into places that in the past would have been, oh, wow, that's amazing. And now it's like, yeah, that's cool. I can do that. And yes, I'm able for that. So it's very nice.
It's great.
Yeah, it's lovely. And spring in France, Sinead, what's it like?
It's lovely. Yeah, very pollinate.
Oh,
Yeah, we've been very sneezy this week. It's been super windy because of where we are. We get the tail end of the gusty mistral wind, and so
and that brings
when you
sand
get-
up from the Sahara, doesn't it?
no, this one comes down from the north,
Okay.
but we do.
That's right.
When
It comes
it's
down
gonna
the
rain
Rhone Valley.
tomorrow.
It comes down the Rhone Valley, down from the Alps. Yeah, and it's and people all get really
and then it
angry and
spits out
annoyed.
into the sea,
Yeah.
and then we get the tail end of it, and so. Because of the mimosa trees and the wind, it's sneezy. But that's okay. It's sunny.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. There was a frost here this morning.
and I've planted some stuff too. I've planted some spinach and some strawberries and some lettuce.
Oh, how exciting! How lovely! And where are you going to put them in your garden? Are they over beside the wall?
No, we actually, during the lockdown last year, we got these boxes that go on the terrace. And so they're like wooden frames that have like a hammock in them.
Okay.
For the soil. And so they're on the terrace, so they're full sun, which is good.
Okay. Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, because the nook over beside the wall was kind of shady, even though that's good for like July and August. It's
This time of the year,
amazing.
it's not great. Yeah.
Oh, cool. So spinach, strawberries, and lettuce. I like it.
Yeah.
That's
what we eat. And so, yeah.
Yeah, let's keep an eye on those.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Nice. How lovely, Sinead.
Cool.
Anything else? No, not really. The roosters are still roostering away. The ducks are still ducking away. The geese are still geesing away here. The cats are still catting away. And yeah, that's about it. I'm really excited by the spring. Just all the greening up and the like looking at the buds, and so the trees behind us, they still haven't greened, but it seems, I'm always really amazed how there's a kind of an order to it all. like the medium-sized bushes all start to green up, and then all the smaller bushes then green up, and then there's flowers on some, and then there's buds on another, and it's really noticing the
Yeah.
kind of the order of it. And each one, it's the same cycle every year. You know, it's like the lamb's tails, and then the buds,
Yeah.
and then the flowers, and then some trees have flowers before their leaves, and some trees have leaves before their flowers, and yeah, it's just very beautiful, really looking at it and noticing it. You know.
Yeah, it's the same here because I noticed on Sunday my Mirabelle trees are starting to sprout. They have the little buds, but the vines haven't started yet. They don't start until further into April. So
Okay. Wow. Wow.
it's
Amazing.
it
Amazing.
is. It's nice to see it like that, seeing the cycle, which ones come first, and
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
it's
Nice.
nice.
Um, so cool, Sinead. How lovely.
Oh,
It's lovely having you in the team NADUIR. I love it.
it's great being in the
Yeah.
team.
Yeah, it's so lovely. So happy St. Patrick's Day to you over in France.
And you too. I brought out my green top for today.
Oh yeah, look at that. Wow. Yeah, I
It's
hadn't
not
thought of
super
that.
green, but it's a bit green.
Yeah, I hadn't thought of that. Hmm.
Yes. So,
Um, yeah, I
so
should have.
yes,
Yeah, but I'm going to go out and sit in the green. I'm going to go out and notice green today,
yes,
and just see if
good.
I can, yeah, just be in the green in the land and connect to my sense of Irishness. And yeah, nice, lovely, Sinead.
Great.
Um,
Well,
so
if
see
anybody has any
you.
questions, you
Yes,
can email me on info@nother.com.
yes. How wonderful, awesome, amazing, and we will see you all again next week. Happy St. Patrick's
Yes.
Day, and
Happy St.
ciao.
Patrick's Day. Bye.
Bye.